great to come down here and get the W. You know, that puts us at 2-0 in the conference, so we still control our own destiny, and that's what we wanted to do. So we're taking them one game at a time. Tonight was the most important game of the year up to this point, and we took care of business. You know, against an outstanding Stephen F. team. I mean, they had top running back in the conference, and I guess the leading tackler in the conference. And you know, but we were able to make some stops when we needed to and score on defense. And offensively, you know, had some guys step up and make some tremendous plays. Desmond Smith had 100 yards receiving. Desmond Lewis had one of the greatest catches that you'll ever see. I mean, that's got to be an ESPN or an ESPY candidate, and had a 3-touchdown game. So he played, you know, his normal great game. Well-maker, you know, we challenged our guys to step up and be somebody special. He stepped up and made a special play on the scoop and scored. Whoever it was defensively that forced a turnover, that was a big-time play when, you know, when we needed it. Taylor Reed stepped up. I guess he rushed for 2 and threw for 4, and then had, you know, a tremendous play on that 3rd and 5. We were probably going to have to turn the football back over to him. And he popped it on the power and took it to the house. So was pleased with, you know, our receivers caught the ball well, made some tremendous plays. O-line did a great job of run blocking, and especially there in the 4th quarter when we needed to run the clock, opened up some holes to give us a chance to score and put the game on ice. So a lot of people played really well. Woodard, for 2 weeks in a row, I saw Woodard look like an All-American football player. He was getting pressure on the quarterback, had some sacks and tackles for loss, so a lot of people stepped up and played well. Before the sacks, so they had 200-yard rushers and he threw for 3-something, but the difference in the football game was the turnovers. Blake had the interception, set us up for a score, and then Terrell scooped and scored. So, you know, you add all those things into it, and that was tremendous. You know, Damian Watts made a great play. Watts is a, you know, I've been saying this ever since I got here. Watts is a guy that's a winner. You know, he's just a natural born winner. He, you know, he wanted the football and he went and made a play and got it. So I mean, if you told me they were going to kick it to Damian Watts on onside kick, I'd feel real good about that. So he went and made a play. He was aggressive, went for the football, and made a great play there. The thing we take away from this is that we played 6 football games right now, and 5 of them have come down to the 4th quarter. And some of them we've come up short. 2 of them we've come up on the strong end. And tonight was a game that was a 4th quarter football game. I mean, we're down by 10 on the road against I guess the top rushing attack in the league, or the top runner. I mean, they could have ran the clock, but our defense found a way to get off the field, get us the ball back. We went down, scored, and wound up winning by 10. On the road. So that's a 20-point turnaround in the 4th quarter. So I take that away, that this is a very resilient, fighting group of young men. And I take away that we still got the high ground. We're 2-0, taking them one at a time. We came here with one goal in mind, and that's leaving here 2-0. And that's what we're doing. And now our goal is, let's go find a way to win one more football game. That's this coming week. And that's where our focus will be.
Anytime you come on the road in the Southern Conference and get a victory, it's huge. You know, not necessarily the opponent was so big as much as us playing a good game and going 2-0. You know, as tough a start of season as we had with some close losses in the non-conference game, we really made a point with our guys and our players, coaches, everybody, to start the season off like a new slate, and that's what we've done. You know, up to this point, we're 2-0 in conference play, and we're sitting at the top, and we control our own destiny. I thought the big plays were there, and maybe some plays that we've missed in previous games, but I saw it in Desmond Lewis's eyes. I've seen him many times in his career just have that look in his eyes, and he wants to take the game over. And that's what he did in the first half. I mean, he had 3 touchdown catches in the first half, and maybe one of the best fade catches I've ever seen. And that's huge. And that's a guy you got to keep feeding the ball to. And then obviously Damian Watts and Desmond Smith had some big catches. Desmond Smith on the double move in the second half was big to get some momentum back, and you know, it was just an all-in-all group effort. I thought our running backs ran really hard too. You know, running backs ran hard, Taylor ran hard. You know, anytime you can get guys playing as hard as we did tonight, good things are going to happen.